and welcome to the second week of the BookTube games. So it's currently 4:50 on February 8th. I have two packages to share with you today and also a reading update. So I'm currently reading Brightly Burning. I don't remember what page I left you guys on in the last week's vlog, but I'm currently on page 370, so I'm almost done. I'm definitely going to be able to finish this today. I'll definitely update you once I'm done and give you like my total page count for today. I'm kind of struggling to read today because my eyes are hurting. I'm enjoying this. I'm excited to finish, and I'll tell you all my final thoughts once I complete the book. But I really want to open these two packages. So let's open the smaller one first. I definitely know what this one is. I'm very excited. And there's a pull tab. Woohoo. That did nothing. What a tease. Okay, it is open. Wow, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna show you the spine, do a cool reveal, and then it's just the actual pages. Wow. So the book that I got is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is the movie tie-in edition, the beautiful movie tie-in edition. It's so cute. Lana Condor looks beautiful as Laura Jean as always. The back is really beautiful. I love the design behind the synopsis. The spine is so cute. That's the first book that I have to unbox. I'm very excited about this one. Let's go to the bigger one. I still have another order coming in that I think is coming in 2 different shipments on February 20th. So, oh, it's what? Wait. Cool. So the first book is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. This is the 10th anniversary edition. So I wanted the 10th anniversary edition because it has some exclusive content. I've only seen this like once in person before, and I was like, I have other books I want to buy, so I didn't get it, and I haven't seen it in stores since. So I was like, I'm just going to take this opportunity and I'm just going to order it. But it came signed. I didn't order a signed copy. This is awesome. I love it. It's so pretty. Yay! So basically this just has exclusive stories that have never been seen before. So if you don't know me, I absolutely love Vampire Academy, so I am so excited to add this to my collection. Last book is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson in hardcover. I needed this to complete my hardcover collection of Morgan Matson books. I already own a copy of Second Chance Summer in paperback. I might end up selling it instead of having 2 copies of it. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I finally caved and bought it in hardcover. So now I can have all my Morgan Matson books together, which is the goal. So that's really exciting. It's my little haul for today. I have a problem with buying duplicate copies of books, but these are beautiful, and this just makes me that much more excited to reread the books at some point this year. I'll catch up with you guys later when I have more reading updates to say. Hey guys, so it's now about 7:30 p.m. I've officially finished Brightly Burning. I don't know why my bookmark is still in there. I enjoyed it. I don't know what I want to rate it, and I also don't know if I want to purchase it. But let me give you my total page count for the day. Okay, so I don't think I updated in last week's vlog what day 7 was, but for day 7 I did 152 pages. Not my best day, but today I've managed to do 242 pages. I'm kind of taking the reading a little bit slower now because my eyes are starting to bother me. All this reading is catching up, so I'm trying to read a little less. I don't know what I want to rate this yet. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed Stella as a main character. I liked the romance between Stella and Hugo. It felt a little fast-paced, and now I don't know what the original story of Jane Eyre is. This is a Jane Eyre retelling set in space, if you didn't know. And I don't know anything about Jane Eyre, so I don't know if she's just mimicking how fast their relationship goes. I don't know, but there was one aspect of their relationship that I just didn't really like. It felt like it just came out of nowhere. I didn't like it, but for the most part I thought that they were pretty cute together. I felt like it was like relatively well paced. Yeah, like I felt like it was like a solid book. I think I might land on like a 3.75, and I don't know if I want to own it. I want to own it, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I'd ever reread this book. So I need to kind of think about it. I don't know if this is a book that I need on my shelf. I'm trying to be a little bit more selective with what books I add to my shelf, so I don't know if I necessarily need this one. I'm going to think about it, but I did enjoy it, so that is something. For tomorrow, I'm going to be picking up Throne of Glass. I don't know when I do work tomorrow, and I work like a really odd shift. It's like 2:15 to like 6:15. It's a really odd shift, so I'll get some reading done when I come home, but probably not before my shift. I'm going to be starting Throne of Glass tomorrow for the mass along, because that is the book of the month for the read along. So I don't know how fast I can read it, but hopefully I can read it relatively quickly. I can't remember how fast I read it the first time, because it was back in 2015 when I first started my channel, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is the 9th of February. It's currently 8:18 p.m. There's something in my eye. I haven't done any reading yet today. Oops. I started work at 2:15 today. It's 6:15, and so I didn't read before. I got home, I didn't read, ate dinner, and now it's reading time. I'm gonna pick up Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm hoping to get a lot of reading done, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to get through like a good couple hundred pages of this book tonight, hopefully, and then hopefully finish it off tomorrow. And I would also love to start Alice in Zombieland. I don't feel like grabbing it, but I would love to also start Alice in Zombieland tomorrow. Kind of the plan. I'm just gonna sit here in the corner of my bed, and I'm just gonna chill with my cat Boots, who is sitting right in front of me, and we're just gonna chill. I'll catch up with you guys when I actually start reading the book and have something to say. When I was like, yeah, so I want to read a couple hundred pages of Throne of Glass tonight. I didn't do that. So it's midnight. I got up to page 51. Mistakes were made. So I got up to page 51. I ended up on Twitter, which I then ended up on YouTube. And I ended up watching videos about people opening mystery boxes from eBay and videos on publishing, and then Daniel Radcliffe autocomplete interview. I don't know. I watched a whole bunch of things. But now I'm going to sit down and now I'm going to read. I'm not going to be able to get hundreds of pages done, I don't think. But I would like to get this done by the end of tomorrow if possible. I don't have any plans tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. It's supposed to snow, so I don't think we're going to go out anywhere. So it's just going to be like a relaxing day. So hopefully I can get a lot of reading done. Let's hope and pray that Miss Brittany gets her act together and frickin' reads. Come on, Brittany. What are you doing? Hey guys, so it's currently 2:17 in the morning. I've been procrastinating again. I did do a bit more reading in Throne of Glass, however. I got up to page 813. Very exciting. Beautiful Baymax. I love it. I'm going to stop for the night because my eyes are feeling slightly strained. So I'm not that far in, but I am confident in myself that if I just like sit down and read for the majority of tomorrow, that I could get this book done, which is the goal. And I told you guys originally that I wanted to get to Alice in Zombieland after finishing this book, but I think I'm going to change my plan. And I think I'm going to jump into I'll Be There For You, the one about friends by Kelsey Miller, I think the author's name is. It's a nonfiction book all about the phenomenon of Friends and kind of behind the scenes of Friends and everything like that, exclusive stuff. Very exciting. It's short, it's nonfiction, and I feel like it would be a good break between all the fantasy that I've been reading. So if I can finish this by the end of tomorrow, then I would totally start that on Monday, which will be exciting. And yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now and I will update you guys tomorrow, where hopefully I will be doing a lot of reading. I look like garbage. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. It's 9:42. Okay, so I've done like hardly any reading today. I'm on page 134 of Throne of Glass. I don't know where I was when I last updated you. Not that far in, but whatever. I'm gonna try to read as much as I can. I don't know, I just got distracted today writing and watching YouTube and just like literally doing nothing. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read now. And I'm gonna try to read as much as I can of this beauty right here. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it so far. I'm not feeling that invested right now, which I think is why it's taking me longer to get through than I anticipated. I don't know, the last time I read this book, it was 2015. When I first started my channel, and I was obsessed, okay? I loved this book. I thought it was beautiful, and from my memory, I don't know if this is truth or not, if I'm just like warping it in my brain, but like, I remember getting through it very, very quickly and being invested, like, right off the bat. And that's what I expected to happen this time, especially knowing that I like these characters, but I'm just having a hard time connecting to them. I like Selena, obviously. And I just read The Assassin's Blade last month for the Mass Along, so like I'm used to Selena, but it's Kale and Dorian that I'm having trouble with, which is odd. I mean, I never really loved Kale. I don't mind him right now. I think it's in later books that I decided to not like him. But I remember loving Dorian right off the bat, and right now I'm just kind of like indifferent to him. I'm like, I don't really care about you at the moment, so I'm hoping that changes, because I still want to like Dorian. So, I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna read. Hopefully for a while. Hopefully get a lot of progress, because I want to read it. So, let's hope that I can finish this by tomorrow, so that I can pick up I'll Be There For You on, like, Tuesday. Because that's what I really feel like reading right now, which I think is another reason why I'm not wanting to read this. I don't know. I think I've just been reading so much fantasy. And I never do this. Like, I never read this much fantasy in one go, so it's kind of like taking its toll on me. So I just need to read a book or two that's just not fantasy, because my whole TBR for the month is fantasy. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to update you guys a bit later when I hopefully get some more reading done and I can give you a nice update. It's literally been 0.5 seconds since my last clip, and I started reading, and she mentioned Sam. No spoilers, but I love Sam. And this is the first mention of him in this book, and after reading The Assassin's Blade, it's like pouring salt in a wound. Let's ignore my hair. I had a shower a little while ago and it's still drying. It's currently at 10:03 on the 11th of February. I'm really struggling to get through Throne of Glass, and this was something that I did not anticipate. I did not anticipate myself to start dreading any of these books till Heir of Fire, okay? Because Heir of Fire, I've read up to Queen of Shadows, and Heir of Fire is the only one that I haven't loved out of all the books. So I don't understand why I'm not loving this book the second time around. It's dragging. I'm not as invested in the characters or the relationships. Like, I was a hardcore Dorian shipper, okay? I loved Dorian with Selena. I didn't understand how anyone could ship her with anyone else until we met a character later on in the series. But I don't really care about Dorian. This is not something that I was anticipating, okay? I'm liking Kale a bit more, I think, than I did the first time. We'll see how long that lasts. But I'm not necessarily liking him with Selena. Like, for me to ship characters together, I need to get, like, giddy when they're around each other. And I'm not getting giddy at all. It's disappointing. And I'm just not getting, like, as excited. Like, most of these tabs have to do with Sam, or, like, a quote or something. It's hardly ever to do with, like, anything else going on. And I'm very annoyed. I mean, I'm almost done, sort of. Not really. I'm on page 278, and I think there's 404. Yeah, there's 404 pages. So, like, nearing the end. I'm gonna try to finish this tonight because I just don't want to have to keep reading it at this point. I also I don't know how many pages I read today. I don't remember how many I read yesterday. It was not a lot. Like, I have not even hit 100 pages the last 2 days, which isn't good. So, Brittany, I'm gonna try to finish this tonight, hopefully, so that I can start my next book that I will hopefully love a whole heck of a lot more than this one. Hey guys, so it just struck midnight and I just finished Throne of Glass. Hallelujah. Thank God. Yeah, I really didn't enjoy this as much as I did the first time I read it back in 2015. I don't know what I want to rate it. I think possibly just a 3-star. Just like a flat 3-star. Because like I did enjoy aspects of it, obviously. There are tabs in the book. I didn't connect to it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't find it as engaging as I did a few years ago. So for that I just can't give it a higher rating than I think a 3. Which is really, really unfortunate, but I read 266 pages today, so pat on the back to myself for doing that. The book that I'm going to pick up next is a very, very different book. It is I'll Be There For You, the one about friends by Kelsey Miller. I absolutely love Friends. If you guys didn't know that, I named my cats after Chandler and Joey, so like I'm obsessed with Friends. So when I heard that this book was published last year, I was like, I need this in my possessions. I'm going to be reading this, possibly annotating it. I'm going to start with sticky note annotations first and then decide later if I want to actually put them into the book. But yeah, I'm gonna start this tomorrow because I don't really feel like reading anymore tonight. I'm too exhausted, but I'm definitely gonna be picking this up tomorrow and reading it, and I'm very excited. I really hope that it's good. Catch up with you guys tomorrow. Guys, look at all of the snow that is outside. Oh my god, I hate it. Mom just came home and I had 2 packages from Indigo, which is gonna be the Raven Boys series. And I'm just like, these weren't supposed to come until the 20th. So like, what's with chapters delivering things a week early? I don't know, but I'm not mad about it. So I don't know which one. Let's open the smaller one first. I guarantee you these aren't gonna be in the right order, but I'm so excited because this means I can reorganize my bookshelves, which I'm so excited about. Okay, the package is semi-open, and I can see the book. What am I doing? Okay, this is The Raven King. So this is the last book in the series. I guess I should have opened the other one first, but whatever. Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh my god, I think this might be my favorite cover in the whole series. Oh my god. This is literally stunning. Okay, let's open up the other ones and see them all together. Oh my god. Open, you peasant. Give me my books. What was that? Look at the Dream Thieves. I think that's supposed to be Ronan, because he's got a shaved head. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is Blue Lily Lily Blue. Beautiful. Guys, I'm so happy about this. Let me go grab the Raven Boys so I can see them all together. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Look at them. They're so pretty. Okay, so look at them. Like, honestly, these are beautiful. Yeah, so Blue Lily Lily Blue is my favorite in the series, but I think the Raven King is my favorite cover. Oh my god, and like the spine, that light pale blue. I'm so happy right now. You know, I wasn't gonna update until I took my makeup off because my lipstick is looking real rank. I'm wearing it all day and it's not a long lasting lipstick. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a reading update. It's currently 12:53 a.m. on February 13th, so day 12 is over. I didn't get a whole lot of reading done because I was being a productive queen today. I filmed 3 videos, I edited 3 videos, and I scheduled uploads for 3 videos. Well, I uploaded 1 and then I scheduled the other 2. Anyways, I also shoveled the driveway because there's snow everywhere. And I watched TV shows that were on today, so like, I've had a busy day, but I did start I'll Be There For You, the one about friends, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm on page 42. I'm going to stay up for a little while and continue reading because I'm really enjoying it, and I did decide to annotate this book. I was going to just do the sticky note method where I decided to just go for it. And if you couldn't tell, I've got quite a few little you can't see that. I've got a few little tabbies in there. And I've been annotating and highlighting. Like, it's really good. I'm learning a lot about the show. Like, I didn't know that The show went through many different like titles before it became Friends, which I found really interesting. But there's also been parts that have kind of been like hitting home and like hitting me pretty hard that I wasn't expecting. And if you couldn't tell, I was just crying a little bit before starting this clip, and then I was like, nah, I gotta update and talk about this. So basically, there was a part of the book, it was my very first tab, so I'm gonna read the whole paragraph to you. If you guys like Friends, I definitely recommend picking this book up so far. It's really, really good. But it said, in that moment, I thought of all the other times I'd gone back to Friends reruns. Sick days, sleepless nights in unfamiliar hotel rooms, the day I got rejected by insert job and or romantic prospect. It was a soothing balm on a lousy day. That much I already knew. But I'd also returned to Friends during periods of deep sadness and anxiety, while mourning the death of a grandparent or waiting to hear back on biopsy results. On days like that, Friends wasn't numbing but comforting and warm. I leaned on the familiar jokes and unabashed sincerity. And this hit me in a way that I wasn't expecting. Okay, I didn't expect for this book to really make me cry or be sad at any point, because we're talking about Friends. Friends is like happy, funny, right? But that part where she says, I returned to Friends during during periods of deep sadness, hit me like a truck. Especially when she then went on to say, while mourning the death of a grandparent. Now, I mourned the death of a cat through Friends. So back in 2015, we found out that my childhood cat, Princess, cliche name, I know, was sick. She had really bad diabetes and she just really wasn't doing well. And so it was either have her be uncomfortable and in pain and on medication for the rest of her life, or put her down and put her out of her misery. I'm gonna cry again. And so we had to make the hard decision to put her out of her misery and put her down. And when we got the results from the vet, we made an appointment for a few days later. So I only had a few days left with her and to say goodbye to her. And it was difficult because I was 14. I got her when I was 4, so I'd had her for 10 years. And it was really hard to say goodbye to her. And she was my childhood pet. And so on the day that we had to put her down, we had the appointment, I was in the room with her and we put her down, and it was really emotional because I was with her and she was awake and I was kissing her goodbye, and then the next minute she was gone, and it was holy shit. And it was just really, really sad and emotional, and I just remember being in the car on the way home and just silently sobbing. Like, I couldn't even muster the energy to say anything. I was just silently sobbing in the back seat, hoping that people didn't look into my window to see me crying. And so I got home and I immediately went to the TV, lied down, and just turned on Friends because I knew that I needed that comfort. And the show made me laugh in a moment when I couldn't even really muster speaking, and I didn't think that I could laugh. And that show it made my day a little bit better, and it improved my mood and just brought some happiness into my day, in a day that I was dreading and that I hated. Yeah, so Friends is just more than just like a TV show. It's like a comforting thing that makes me feel better, and it's an escape, and it just, yeah, it brought me happiness in a really sad day for me. So I didn't expect for this book to hit me so hard, and I've just been like crying for the past few minutes. I'm so sorry that I'm like a snotty mess. There's been like good parts of this book too that have made me like really happy and like made me like smile instead of, crying like a baby. Yeah, there was like this one paragraph where it was like, I said, true, it was just an old sitcom. Yes, in most respects it bore no resemblance to my own experience, but in the only way that mattered, it did. It was a show about friendship, and like old friends, it never really went away, and I just thought that was so beautiful. Because Friends is always there. It's always on TV. It's on Netflix. I own the DVDs. So it's always there when I need it. And she also talked about how she liked the constant of having it on TV and like being able to just turn on the TV and see what episode was on. And even if it was a repeat that she had just seen the other day, she didn't care, she'd watch it anyways. And I totally relate to that because it's always on TV and I always turn it on. Like, I watch it on TV more often than I watch it on Netflix because I'd rather just have the surprise element of like an episode thrown in my face rather than like searching for an episode. I've been really really enjoying this book so far, if you could not tell. I've had a grand old time. I'm going to continue reading and learn more about how Friends came to be. I'm very excited. And yeah, like I said, if you guys love Friends, I definitely recommend picking this book up because so far it's super insightful and it's super enjoyable. I'm going to continue reading this because I've been rambling for far too long. And I'm sorry that I was crying at you. But like that just hit me like a pile of trucks and I wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna catch up with you guys tomorrow and hopefully I can have a lot of this book read. If I could finish this by the end of tomorrow, that would be great because tomorrow's Wednesday. Then there's only one more day left in the week. So if I could read this at the end of tomorrow, then maybe try to pick up and read Alice in Zombieland because that's the next book on my TBR. Try to pick this up and finish this one. That would be lovely. I'd really like if I could finish this as well. That's kind of my reading plans. I do realize that I never did like an overall like weekly TBR at the beginning, and I totally meant to, and then I was like, oh, in the next clip I will, and then I just never did. But it's been all over the place anyway, so I'll give you a more concrete one in the next vlog. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna get to reading this really great book now. It's now 2:28 p.m. I know I said I would update you guys like in the morning, like when I wake up and whatever, but I can't. I'm still reading. I'm on page 83. I'm really enjoying this book. I've got so many tabs, so many annotations and highlights and everything. It's just so much fun, and there's so many like great lines, and I'm learning so much. They mentioned this whole chapter that I've been reading was about the casting and how they got all the actors involved. And there were a couple for Courtney Cox and Matt LeBlanc where they were talking about commercials that they did, and so naturally I went to YouTube because we have that technology, and I looked them up, and thank you YouTube for having these videos, because I was able to watch Matt LeBlanc in a really hilarious Heinz ketchup commercial. I definitely recommend you guys looking it up. Just look up Matt LeBlanc Heinz commercial and it'll come up, or ketchup commercial. And then there was one for Courtney Cox where she was in a Tampax commercial, and she became famously known for being like the first person to ever say period on national television, which I just find hilarious. So definitely recommend just like looking those up because they're so funny, and why can't commercials be this great still? I'll definitely catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I haven't updated all day, but it's currently 11:26 p.m. and I just finished reading I'll Be There For You, the one about Friends by Kelsey Miller. Oh my goodness, I adored this book. I have never read anything about Friends. I really know nothing about the phenomenon of Friends, or like what went down like behind the scenes, and obviously I enjoyed it. Look at all of these tabs, and like oh wow, I was gonna say I heavily annotated it, and then I opened up to a page that has literally not a single annotation on it. Love that for me. Let's find a page that has like a lot of stuff. Like look at this. That's like, there's so much in here that I annotated. It's so colorful. I love it. I'm not even showing like the best pages, but just like look at this. It's so colorful. This book was just everything I was wanting and more in a book about Friends. My page count for the day was 201 pages. I almost said words. I read 201 pages today. Like I flew through this book today. I really loved it. But as for what I want to pick up next, I'm thinking of picking up Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. This is a reread for me. I want to reread the entire series so that I can finally get around to the final book in the series and read that, but I don't really know if I feel like reading this, if I'm being completely honest. But I feel like if I don't read it now, then I'm just, like, never gonna finally get to it. Yeah, so I think I am gonna read this one and just do it, and hopefully fly through them. On my update for today, I will update you one last time tomorrow to end out the vlog. Okay, so it's still the same night. It's currently 1:01 p.m. And me being the single person that I am, I forgot that it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I remember that it's Julia's birthday, but I completely forgot that it's Valentine's Day. So I'm changing my reading plans slightly. I did just pick up Alice in Zombieland and I read a few pages before I got distracted on Twitter. I'm currently on page 12. I am going to continue reading this for a bit tonight, but I'm not going to be reading it during the day tomorrow. I decided to read a contemporary that will give me all the warm and fuzzy, happy Valentine's Day feels. So I'm going to pick up Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli because I am trash. And, like, I really need to read this again or, you know, consume this content at all because I've seen the movie an abundant amount of times. But I love this book so much. I've annotated it. And it's a really, really quick read. So now I can re-annotate it and read it tomorrow super quickly. So I think that's my new plan. I'm very excited. Very excited to pick this book up. Hey, it's your girl, back again. I think I'm going to be adding this to my TBR for tomorrow and just do like a cute little like rom-com swoony reads. Because I can probably finish this when I'm at my grandpa's house. Like hopefully pretty early on at my grandpa's house. And then, since I'll have my annotation stuff with me, I might as well just pick up this one, which I'm also going to be annotating. So I might as well bring this one. So I was trying to think of, like, really swoony contemporaries, and this one makes me swoon a lot. And I was going to read it next month, but why not just read it now, you know? So, this is my Valentine's Day impromptu reads. And I'll just jump back into this one on the 15th and try to read it as much as possible, but this will add 2 extra books to my wrap-up, which will be really nice. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is currently the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. It's about 5 o'clock, and I just finished editing this vlog up to this point, so I thought I would end it right now. I did pick up Simon vs. today, and I managed to get up to page 35 before I started editing my video, so I'm about to jump right back into this after I finish editing this clip and getting it all together and making my thumbnail and everything, and I'm so excited. So I can probably definitely hopefully finish this today and then move on to All the Boys like I mentioned last night. So that is the plan. Okay, so to wrap up this week, the second week of the BookTube games, I finished Brightly Burning by Alexa Dunn, and I gave this one a 3.85 out of 5 stars, I think. And then I picked up Throne of Glass and finished Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and I gave this one a 3 out of 5 stars. And then I read I'll Be There For You, the one about friends by Kelsey Miller, and I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. And like I just said, I got a little ways into Simon vs. So you guys will get my full week's wrap up in next week's vlog, and you'll find out if I actually read Simon vs. and To All the Boys. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys read for week 2 of the BookTube games. I'd really like to know. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!